Hello Earthlings, Trevor Alabama from the Bronx here. Today we're going to get into a 15-minute boxing workout to fighting like one of the greatest heavyweight champions to ever do it in this sport. Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You can't hit what your eyes can't see, and that's going to be the emphasis of the training regimen. You're going to be staying light on your toes. Try to stay as relaxed as possible when throwing out those punches and have fun in the process because it makes it that much easier. Now it's going to be 6 rounds, 2 minutes on, 30 seconds of rest, and if you need some water, get some water, but other than that, let's begin. Round 1, let's get into the most iconic but legendary boxing style of Muhammad Ali. You're going to stay light on those toes. You're going to make sure that right foot is right outside your left foot. If you're a southpaw, it's going to be your left foot right outside of your right foot. You're going to make your body a small target, knees slightly bent, staying on the ball of your feet, keeping those elbows in and your chin tucked. We're going to be neglecting a little bit of what boxing teaches you is to keep your hands up at all times to protect yourself. But the whole thing of Ali's style was to throw from the hip because it's a little bit harder to see, especially through your peripherals, and to stay as loose and as relaxed as you can. Because while doing that, your punches come off a lot smoother and with more power. Plus, you're able to move with more fluidity. Alright, let's get into the bread and butter of Ali's style, which is his perfect, beautiful jab. When you're throwing that jab out, you want to make sure you're slightly turning your hip into the punch, throwing it from the waist because it's out of the peripherals of your opponent, so they can't really see where it's coming from, which makes it a lot faster. And you don't want to break that kinetic chain. It's going from your foot to your knee to your hip, from your hip, your shoulder, your elbow, and ending off right to the opponent's face, and you're getting out of the way just in case that opponent may throw something back. But you're always going to be changing direction as you're throwing the punch to confuse them, and then double jab, and then change direction again, and then jab. Have fun with it. You got it. Everything becomes easier during this session when you're having fun in the process. When you're slipping left or slipping to the right, you want to make sure your head breaks the center line. You slightly lean forward and your shoulders are going in the direction of where your head is going to make your opponent miss. Because by making a miss, it sets you up to counter them back. And then from here, as you get back into position, you're going to push off that front foot to step back, and then you're going to propel off that back foot to come forward with a counter of your liking. Right, you're throwing them off their guard with that feint. They don't know where the punch is coming from. Pop! You're throwing that jab right to the face. And then they're trying to come back with their own, and you step back, cross. Remember, when you're stepping back, you're pushing off that front foot, and you're using that back foot as a spring to catapult you forward to maximize that power in that cross, going right to their face and possibly knocking them out. Be like water in your movement. Don't try to force it, but just let it be. Keep your arms relaxed and those legs light. As you do that, you're gonna expend a lot less energy than you would like. Plus, it becomes easier to move around.
10 seconds.
right? You can either jab going forward or you can either jab going backward. But remember, when you're going back, you're pushing off that front. If you're going forward, you're pushing off that back foot. And then right after you jab and you gain your feet again, you're gonna pivot to the left, just getting out of the way of a potential punch that is coming your way, or pivoting to the right. Have fun in the process and continue to try to push yourself to the limit. Picking them off with that feint, they're taking the bait, pop, jab, pop, left hook, and then right back, moving around, keeping them guessing, staying light on those toes. I know you're probably getting tired right now, but you got this. Again, a good feint is to either throw your whole body into it like you're actually going to throw it, or throw your jab out a quarter of the way and then actually throw the jab. So you're going to try to read them with the feint, act like you're going to throw to the body, then throw it to the head, or act like you're going to go to the head, then go to the body. You're going to be doing that for the jab and double jab. Remember, Muhammad Ali was great with those feints, making you think he's going to throw one way and he throws another way. So you're going to feint, slip left, right, jab, cross. You're going to try to confuse him in the midst of the feinting and the slipping, and then out of nowhere, the jab cross comes in there to throw him off their guard or knock him out. I know you're getting a little tired, your breaths are becoming a little bit shorter, your legs are becoming heavier, and your arms are starting to hurt, but it's only 15 minutes. You can get through this. Jab, left uppercut. As you finish the jab, you're gonna throw that left uppercut, and you're gonna bring it right back down to the hip, moving out the way. All right, you're baiting your opponent in. Jab, step back. You're gonna push off that front foot to step back, and then use that back foot to propel you forward to throw that right uppercut with maximum power, and then continuously moving around, keeping your opponent on the ball of their foot. All right, this is the time to show your imaginary opponent what you're working with. You're gonna blitz in using your footwork, which is your first line of defense, as quickly as possible. Jab, cross, left hook, keeping it nice and tight and staying true to form. And you're gonna step back and you're gonna blitz back in with the double jab cross. And then while doing that, you create an opportunity to potentially knock that person out or stun them. And you're gonna step back again because you wanna be out of range if your opponent were to throw back at you. Last round, let's get into the old Ali shuffle. He would shuffle his feet about 4 to 6 times to bring the attention down to his feet. Then as your eyes go down to his feet, he throw an instant quick flurry to throw the opponent off or to knock that person out when they least expect it. So try to keep your arms as loose as possible and stay light on those toes as you're going through the process. Thank you for joining me on this journey to ultraviolet. And if you liked the video, please subscribe. And if you want to catch more videos like this one, check out this video right here. But other than that, peace and love, everyone.